Hi, I'm often asked where the metaphor that I frequently use in my business comes from. It's, if you didn't know, the orange garden. My business is called the Orange Garden Coaching and Therapy. So where did it come from? Well, years ago, when I was really quite little, I used to plant orange seeds and apple seeds and any seeds from fruit that I could find. I used to do that with one of my grandparents. So we would plant these seeds in little pots of compost and over time watch them grow, develop little trunks and branches and leaves. Okay, my favorite was the orange tree, but they never grew very big because we didn't live in the right part of the world and they couldn't thrive and so on. But they always used to grow beautiful, shiny green leaves, and that really impressed me, and it kind of stuck with me for ever since. So more recently, a couple of years ago, I was working with a branding specialist, and she asked me loads of questions about me in order to help me develop my brand, my personal brand. So I'm not going to go into all of the detail of that right now, except to say that she asked me questions like, what are your favorite colors? Sunshine colors, nature colors. They were my favorite colors, are my favorite colors. So we talked about that a little bit. And with that, she helped me develop the idea of the orange garden. And then I brought in all the theory and all the work related stuff to the idea of an orange garden. So here's the rest of the story. It also includes a little bit about my personal journey of recovery. I had an accident some years ago, and it had a profound impact on many aspects of my life. So I'll cover a little bit of that here as well. It's relevant. So, how do we cultivate your orange garden? And what I'm going to be talking about most of all is coaching, therapy, and the power of nature. So how on earth do they come together? Well, let's have a look at it and have a think. So, imagine your mind as a garden, and you're the gardener. You plant seeds, you nurture them, you watch them grow. And some of those seeds, a little bit like limiting beliefs, for example, can be weeds, while others, let's refer to those as your strengths and your goals, can grow into beautiful, vibrant trees with the right attention. I've always, as I mentioned before, felt a deep connection to nature. And that's whether it's walking through the woods, climbing a mountain, skiing down a mountain, or riding my mountain bike on crazy trails. Nature teaches me so much about life. Everything needs time, everything needs care, and everything needs some patience to grow. And the same goes for us. Sometimes the weeds in our garden aren't really weeds at all. What they are, in fact, is misplaced flowers. And those beliefs or habits might have served a purpose at one time, but sometimes they become kind of, or they grow in the wrong place. But yet, with the right care, we can move them to a better spot where they can truly blossom. Am I speaking in riddles? Hope not. So, going to my own journey of illness to recovery, I had the power of hope and belief in change. I had that. I was told I wouldn't walk again, but part of me kind of believed, no, that's not right. I will walk again. Simplifying it a little bit here. And it's much like tending to your garden. The first step in healing is believing that change is possible. So even when I was told that recovery wasn't possible, I chose to believe there was a path forward. I needed support for that, just as a garden needs sunlight and water. We need the right support to grow. My journey of recovery was shaped by the help I received from other people, and it made a massive difference. And what about resilience? Resilience, particularly in the face of adversity. Gardens often face storms. But yet somehow they endure. In my recovery, I faced a lot of storms, health struggles, personal challenges, yet resilience allowed me to keep growing. And whilst I was growing, I was going through a process of self-discovery, self-discovery as a path to healing. The process of healing is also about rediscovering who you are. In a way, it's just like a garden unveils its true beauty as it grows. I learned how to connect with myself and redefine my path to healing. And I use mindfulness because mindfulness is important. It helps us to be present. In nature, we learn to stay present by focusing on each moment. Mindfulness was key in my recovery. It helped me to stay grounded and focus on the things I could control rather than those that I couldn't. And small steps can lead to big changes. Think of small steps you make, no matter how tiny, adds up over time. And it's these small steps that led me to greater recovery. And in doing that, I reclaimed power of my own life. Like a gardener choosing where to plant each seed, we can reclaim power over our lives. So I learned to take control of my journey, making decisions that supported my healing and growth. I wasn't very accepting in the beginning of what was going on, but acceptance plays a huge role in healing. It's like nourishing your garden soil. It's essential for growth. Accepting where I was while still believing in a better future was absolutely crucial in my healing journey. I'm having some trouble with words today. What's going on? Anyway, this transformation takes time. A garden doesn't grow overnight. As I said, transformation takes time. And I learned to be patient with myself during the slow process of recovery. And there's some power around in love and hope that enables us to overcome challenges. Love, whether for family, friends, or yourself, is a very powerful force. It's like the sun in a garden. It gives warmth and life to everything it touches. Love and hope helped me through my darkest days and guided me toward recovery. So as a coach and therapist, I guide people through this process, finding where those misplaced flowers belong. And I enable people to nurture them in the right way. And together, because it's about cooperation and working together, we clear out what no longer serves you and help you plant new, empowering beliefs. And most importantly, these are beliefs that will help you to thrive. So if you need help cultivating your own orange garden with patience and presence and the right support, you'll find that sometimes growth comes from simply replanting your strengths in the right place. If you have a comment, if you have a question, if you would like to send a direct message, don't hesitate to do so. I will always get back to you and we can start a conversation from there. Conversations don't cost anything except a little bit of time. Take care. Hope to speak to you soon.